I have a lot of children I see who have, say, autistic. The trouble is they've got a lot of information coming in. It's an overwhelmed system. And therefore, it's very difficult for them to understand the social cues and other things because they've just got so much other stuff going on. And it's like you need to calm that system down. But a lot of parents, it's calming the parent down as well, because normally when they're about 4, 5, 6, 7, that can be really tricky for the parent because that child is really pushing against trying to work itself out. And it'd be really hard work for the parent to deal with. And I just said, look, there's plenty of people, adults in the world who are autistic or ADHD, and they've done well. They might have, parents might have struggled when they're younger, but they will. Please don't think this is the end. This is that as maturity comes, they will learn more about themselves and how to behave. And, but when they're struggling, when they're young.
Yeah, I mean, every parent wants their child to have the best experience. And I think that there's a lot of pain that comes with some kind of diagnosis, right? Because in a way, you feel like that diagnosis is saying there's something horribly wrong with your child, when really it's saying this is how your child works or functions or perceives things, right? And it's just whether you can adjust their world to sync up with the world that most of us experience, right?
Yeah, and it's tricky because, with school doesn't always suit people, doesn't suit certain children, and the majority of people who've got autism, they tend to have these primitive reflexes there, especially the moro reflex, which is the anxiety reflex. That makes it very difficult for a child to deal with transitions. There's fear of change. They can put pressure on themselves. And there's a long, long list of different areas that this moro can affect. But every sense is on heightened alert. So they're very, very sensory. And it's just all this information they're picking up all the time. And so dealing with a school life, it's so difficult because it's not just the teacher, you've got the other children, you've got the sort of the intensity of the noise, and, you've got to move different classrooms maybe and things like that. So it's like they've got to settle again each time.
Yeah, I remember talking with my son about school, and I was like, if I had to work intensely at something for 50 minutes and then go to another room and work intensely at something for 50 minutes and then go to another room, how would I get anything done?